So these are the continuing experiments with crystal cell batteries. One of the things that I've noticed is that pretty much all the batteries that I have made at some point or other in this last week or so has continually had a drop in voltage to about 1 or 0.9 volts. This isn't going to be compatible with what I need. I need to figure out how to make this battery stay up and with the voltage. What I did try last night, I took a insulin syringe and I injected deep into the crystal water, about a half a unit of water on 4 sides. The voltage did come up to 1.6 and began to drop. I felt it was going to level off at 1.3. And then I checked it this morning and it's down to 1 volt. Okay, this cell I went ahead and did it with water. I did forget that the anode here is detached, so it's actually just pushed in for right now. I did saturate it again with water, and my voltage did come back up to 1.4 volts. So I'm going to seal that cap off and test it later. So that would be test 1. So this morning I built a 5-volt battery circuit using a combination of the batteries I had previously made. These two are from the very first, and these two came up in voltage. Now I had 3 more. These were the 1 volters, including that 1.4 volt that I started yesterday. It dropped down to 1.06 volts. So I put those 3 together to make a 3-volt circuit. And now I've made a 5-volt circuit using 4 of these batteries. And this is a cable that goes into the phone or something to see if it's going to charge. And as you see, it is lit. So now we're going to see what it does. Where's the phone? I'm going to check this and I'll be right back. Alright, so you can see that it's plugged into the phone. So let's check. And I'm not showing any charging going on at all. So I wonder if that's a current problem and not a voltage problem. Because this is working, but it's not charging. Alright, we'll keep looking for it. This is a short follow-up. This wire here that I connected for the cell phone. The light ran for 11 hours. 11 hours, and then it stopped. I measured my voltage at that time across these same batteries that were producing 5-point-something volts, I believe. And all voltage was 0. I went ahead and left everything in place for a couple of days just because I have no other need for this table at the moment. And this morning I checked the voltage just for shits and giggles. It went from 0 volts 2 days ago to 3.5 volts just sitting here. I thought that was interesting. I thought that was interesting because when that light died, there was no voltage on these things, and yet they self-charge. I felt that was interesting and wanted to share it with you. So as it works out, I don't know how many days it's been, probably 5 days or something. I don't know. It's recharged itself to 5.11 volts. And I have some, this is supposed to be an energy saver. It is nothing but a cheap board with some cheap capacitors and a couple of LEDs and a couple of resistors and 3 frickin' diodes. Absolutely no voltage control, nothing. So what I was thinking about doing was hooking up these capacitors in some manner to this battery that is recharging itself, and see if it balances off and builds enough power to actually do something with this cable, like charge the phone. That's the direction I'm heading in. I don't know when I'll get there, but when I get there, I'll let you know. Everyone have a great day.